Hello, welcome back to Laura's Cozy Corner. Kane must be barking at the blackbirds up in the trees. How y'all doing? Everybody survived the crazy storms that come through, all the tornadoes and everything? Well, here in Kentucky, in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, we got a lot of wind. So a lot of things have blown around our yard. That's about the worst thing we got here, which is a good thing since last year, about this time, a big old tree fell on top of our house. And we've had to redo it. It's that green house back there. And if you follow along with my videos, you'll see where we're at with all that. But nothing much has changed since our last video. The only thing that has changed is my pea bed. The peas that I have planted, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, probably the end of February. The cardboard that I had laid around them, I had poked holes through the cardboard and just planted in between. And I think that's a mistake. Don't do that. I learn from my mistakes, right? My friend Nicole, she said to the next layer, since I've already got mulch down, let me back up, I'm sorry. I'm doing the back to Eden gardening. And that's where they do some research on it. It's really cool. They have mulch down as a covering in our garden beds. And it keeps most of the weeds out. And it provides extra moisture because the wood chips will soak up the moisture, the extra rain. It won't puddle. It doesn't puddle in my garden, no matter how much water or rain that I've gotten. And then it will release moisture also as the drier seasons happen. And it keeps all the ground underneath very nice and moist. And I started it last year, and I really enjoy it. I really love it. It's a big game changer on my end. But the second year, because this is my second year doing it, I put down compost that I've been building through the year. And you can tell the darker spots. I've just laid compost just lightly on top. And the chips have slowly decomposed from last year. So the next step to do is to lay down something light, like newspaper or something of that nature. Last year I started with cardboard, laid wood chips on top of that. You got to overlap really good because little holes, like, flap holes, weeds can come through. Make sure you take all of your stickers off the best you can, all your tape and things that come off. Any kind of cardboard is used. Pizza boxes, Amazon boxes, Walmart boxes, anything. So I'm still continue to save, as you can tell by my pile of cardboard back there. And I just let it rain and soften up the cardboard, which makes it easier to peel it apart and lay it down flat like I've done here. Which all this is going to get moved back over there, because if you can see, you can kind of see where the mulch ends and the straw begins. Last year I ran out of mulch, and now I have laid down straw, old bales of straw that my husband was using as for bow season for target practice. So the new straw is coming from the new bale of hay straw that I had from the chicken coop. So I just started layering more straw onto cardboard at that point, because it's closer to my chicken coop on the other side of this building. So Just doing cardboard and straw, it's cut out most of the weeds. There's still places where maybe I didn't overlap very well, so I still got grass coming up. And on a side note, this is my stump that I can't really grow much around. I thought about trying to put potatoes around. I might do that. And then I'm going to leave this as medicinal. I have dandelions growing here. We have the purple dead nettle growing. And those are good for medicine and teas and stuff. So I'm just going to leave that there just like that. That's what the Lord gave me, and I want to work with it. So I'm doing a video, and Parker's been trying to call me, so here he comes.
I didn't know.
I know. He's wearing his Lucky shirt, and I got mine going.
I didn't know.
Lucky Mama. We are ready for St. Patrick's Day, aren't we not?
Yeah.
Whoa! Mwah. He's getting taller as the whole year went by.
I was wondering if I could have Hawaiian punch, but no, you're recording something.
Well, I'll be right on in there to pour that for you. It's pretty full. Pretty full.
Yeah.
Work on your Kool-Aid so that we can have that cup to put it in.
There's already a ball in my room.
Okay.
You can pour the Kool-Aid in.
Okay. We saved those Gatorade bottles that have the twist top. He likes those, and I've saved a couple of those to use to put Gatorade or Kool-Aid or whatever in from home. So the past few pretty days I've come out. During the rain I don't do it much. I'll come out and I'll start plucking some little greens that I see. And I put it in my little chicken bucket and toss it in the chicken coop. She enjoys it. These trees, the trees that I had bought last year from Tractor Supply, I had bought, if you might remember, I have the Reliance Peach, the John O' Mac Apple, and I have the Pink Lady Apple. Well, my Pink Lady Apple completely dead. I come by and I do the little trick where if your tree is looking dead or not, you just take it from the end, my husband showed me, and you bend it and it'll snap if it's dead. Well, I went to do that with something and the whole tree trunk snapped all the way down to the bottom. So I believe that tree was completely dead when I bought it. Of course, I bought it late in the season. Yeah, they only had a couple left. I just bought them. So we're down to nothing here. And I believe that was my Pink Ladies. Now my peach tree is looking pretty pitiful. I did all the little snaps yesterday. And I don't see any budding or anything. But maybe, just maybe, I'll leave it for another year to see if we get anything off of it. Now, on the other hand, what kind of apple was this over here? Oh yeah, John O' Mac. My John O' Mac apple, however, I got it and it had leaves on it. And I planted it and it got some more leaves and it was beautiful. It's pretty. You can see in my videos before. But they have gotten buds on them already. On every single end, you get a nice little fuzzy bud. So I know this one's alive. And it's gotten tall. It's taller than me now. But we'll have an apple tree that hopefully might have apples or something in a few years. My neighbor over here, I believe, has planted some apple trees. Maybe we can get pollination from them. It's not very far away. You're supposed to have two apple trees to pollinate and get fruit. So, and the peach tree can be just one tree, it'll pollinate fine. That's the update on those. Okay, back to the piece. So I cleared off the cardboard from this whole row, and I am getting some few little plants coming up. and I have counted them. There's about 11 out of 60, whatever I had, 62 I think. So today I'm coming out with the peas that I had, and I'm gonna fill in the spots that don't have plants and see if we can get some more out. And then I'll use all these seeds up, maybe. Wait a few more weeks, see if I can get some planted coming up. And then whatever don't come up, keep using it until all these are gone. It's my plan. Now on the inside, I did start some tomato seeds. And I might show them to you on my next video, see how those are going, and then start on something else, planting. I do want to point out that I'm not sure if you guys pay attention, but I do a lot of driving because I'm door dashing. I'm using a spoon to dig holes. Anyway, I do a lot of door dashing, and that's why I haven't been videoing, and I apologize. There ain't much to see on door dashing, you know. You can probably find door dashing videos on YouTube if you're interested. So with that being said, as I drive, I see trees budding and things. And in the morning or afternoon when I come and feed Red, my chicken, I notice things that are coming up. So the daffodils, they always come up first, right? So I saw they get pretty yellow. Then I started getting the yellow dandelions. Well, I think the next day or two, I got some nice pretty little white wildflowers. I honestly don't know what they are. Let's see if I can find a set close by. Yeah, there's a set right on the other side of this fence. But these little white flowers are popping up all through my yard. I was like, oh, that's pretty white, you know, and then the little purple dead nettles started coming up after the white. Well, during the white, I noticed some trees were budding on everybody's neighborhoods, and it was neat. And then the purple trees started blooming, and purple dead nettles are blooming, and I also have some violets around here popping up. And it just showed me that the Lord provides us some beauty, and He's using the same color throughout from different plants. First it was yellow, then white, and now purple. Purples and different shades of purples. I think it's more like a purple pink from the trees. And some blues are coming up too. The little wild blues are coming out also. I've got some right here. I'm not sure what they are again, but I think it's just neat, the different colors of the rainbow the Lord gives us, you know. So with that being said, sun's starting to go down, and it's very beautiful out. Enjoy your beautiful days, your spring days. Get up, do something. It's hard when you're depressed and anxiety hits with bills and whatever else hits you. But getting outside, you hear the birds chirping. I live in town. I hear traffic in the background. But I believe anywhere that you live, there's birds. You just go out and listen. Sit, be at peace, look at the sky. The sky is beautiful. And just thank the Lord for everything that He has done. All the blooming that He's bringing to us. The pretty birds with their song. I look up at the sky and I see how big the sky is and how little I am. And He takes care of me. It's amazing. All right, well, I'm going to let you guys go. And you all have a wonderful day. Bye.